guys, good morning. So I wanted to see if I could do this vlog day in the life. I think day in the lives are kind of hard for me to do because I just feel like it's a lot of work, one, to follow yourself around for the day. And I know people who do it so well and have all the equipment and they have the aesthetic house, and maybe also it's very curated, but I just feel like I don't have that right now. So I feel very self-conscious. And also it's this is what I look like when I just woke up. So anyway, but I thought maybe we can do it. I haven't been on YouTube in a while because I went to the US. It ended up being really good for me for just a lot of reasons. It was really nice to see my parents and spend some time with them. And I also helped my dad clean out his storage units and his garage. And that's kind of led me towards thinking about organizing and stuff, because it's always been something that I've really loved to do. I've always been interested ever since I started learning about it, which was about 8 years ago. Yeah, I've always been interested in it and learning about different methods of home organizing, different approaches to what to get rid of, what to keep, and how to organize it. There's a lot of different philosophies out there. There's a lot of different approaches. So I've been really into that lately. And yeah, I'm looking to see if maybe that's something I can start doing here, because I've seen the really profound impact it's had on my life. I've also seen just in the past few weeks what I've been able to help my dad with. I can really see how having someone come in there and help you with it can really help you stay motivated, and also just help you kind of confront the years of your life that are sitting in those boxes. So today's Friday and I woke up. I made some pancakes. So this year, one thing I'm trying to do is make some different choices, more intentional choices with what I'm eating. So I'm trying to include, switch from white bread to whole grain bread and pasta, and also to reduce excess sugar intake. So where I can make these choices, that's what I'm trying to do. I looked up some different recipes for healthy quote pancakes, and I found a combination that works for me. So it's something like 1 banana mashed up, 1 egg, I think 1/4 cup oats, and I'm adding a tablespoon of flaxseed, a pinch of salt, and some cinnamon, and then you just heat those on a pan. And I also have some maple syrup from home because I'm from a place where we make our own maple syrup, so I have my own maple syrup, and so that's been really nice. It feels very nutritious and filling, so I'm just doing that, and I'm watching an organizing show on my computer, and that's how I started my day. Okay, so I was sitting here because I wanted to wait for the doorbell. I was waiting on a package today and it just came, so I'm super happy. I got some new skincare from Pi. It's a brand that I found when I was looking for something very specific. I was looking for a facial cleanser that you don't use water with, that you put on your face and then take off with a washcloth. And I found them, and I think they're vegan. They don't test on animals, but they're still based in science, if that makes sense. I'm obviously not describing that very well, but I do really like everything I've got from them. So there were 2 different products that I wanted to try. And I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to finish my show and go for a walk. I pretty much walk everywhere, but I'm trying to get out and go for walks that are intentional, just for the sake of walking. And then I'm going to come back and I would like to clean my bathroom and organize it a little bit. So I'm going to try and figure out how I can film that. Maybe when I do that, I'll talk a little bit more about skincare, because it's something that I feel really passionate about. I think too many people buy too many skincare products, and one, maybe aren't looking at what is really this product going to do for me, because I think it's an industry, like all industries, that they want to sell you more. But with skincare, more is usually not better because you really should only be using products that are going to be doing something for you. And I think a lot of products either don't do anything for you or they create more problems. The other thing is that you are naturally limited by how many products you can use. So one issue that I have right now is that I do have some different kinds of like oils or moisturizers or something. And it's like, okay, but I can only use one of those at a time. And skincare does not last forever. It has an expiration date. It has a point where it just will stop working or again, maybe have some unintended effects. So it's not something that you want to keep around, especially because you keep it in the bathroom where there's heat and humidity. And so none of this is like helping products have a longer shelf life. So I think it can be very easy to fall into the trap where you have all these products and then you don't want to throw them away because they're full. You can still use them. So I really do try and be more minimalist with skincare and only buy the products that I can use and that will help me. I have really thinned this out over the years. But now I am at the point where like there are some things where I just don't want to use them every day. They're not part of my normal routine. So I'm kind of just trying to use them up and then I know that I won't buy them again. So the things I got today though, they have a new product that works for dark spots. This is something that I have noticed that I have some like spots on my face, like sunspots and stuff. So I'm just going to try that. And then I'm also going to try, they have this one. It's a vitamin C booster. So it's like just little drops that you could mix into your moisturizer. And I'm just going to try and use this maybe like a couple nights a week and see if I see any results from that. I do see a dermatologist regularly. So do be sure that, you know, whenever you're adding new skincare products, check with your dermatologist and see if that's something that is really going to be beneficial for your skin.
Okay, so then I forgot that I had to take in my laundry. And honestly, having this little outdoor space has been such a lifesaver. This apartment is really small and it definitely hasn't always been easy. Also, I'm now seeing that I have my pink flip-flops on, so, you know, I'm like really in comfy vibes here. But yeah, I think that if we hadn't had this outdoor space, it would have been even more difficult to stay in this apartment this long. And I really hope that we can find somewhere a little bit bigger. I mean, actually a lot bigger soon. That would be really nice. We don't actually use the outdoor space that much. Like we use it for laundry and our plants. But I think just having it as an extension of some storage and kind of just like space to breathe has been so important. Okay, so the first half of my walk looks like this, trying to get through all the cars parked on the street. But then I get to the park and it's so relaxing and it's just full of all kinds of different trees. I'm really obsessed with the trees here. And the flowers are starting to come out too. Okay, so I'm going to go get all my skincare and put it here and then see like what are the things I want to keep and what I want to give away. Okay, so I have 3 drawers in my medicine cabinet that are mine, and I'm going to take all those things out and organize them. And then I'm going to take all the other stuff out and clean it too and see if we can make some more space. Okay, so because I edit my skincare pretty frequently and I'm very particular about the things that I'll buy in the first place, so there really is not that much here for me to go through. I have my rose water that I use to wash my face in the morning and my little floss. I have Stevie Yay, her lotion. I've been using this for years. It's just great for like kind of miscellaneous stuff. It's not something I use every day, but it's something I always like to have on hand in case I need it. It's just like an all natural like olive oil and shea butter, so it's really good for like a myriad of skin things that you could have going on. I use just pure olive oil here to take my makeup off. I don't usually wear makeup a lot these days, but I think because I haven't been wearing makeup so much, I actually have not been great about like washing my face. So that's something else I want to try and get back into. So this is the Pie cleanser that I was talking about earlier. And yeah, it says that their products are vegan and they're Leaping Bunny certified. So they're one of the brands that
I go to particularly for skincare. The other brand that I use for skincare a lot, it's called Negozio Leggero. It's a bulk shop here in Italy. I've done a whole video about them, but they have products for your kitchen, for your bathroom, skincare. They also sell food, and I really like their moisturizers. At the moment, I have 3 of them, so this could definitely be pared back to 2, for example. Like when I finish one, I'll just finish out the other ones. Usually I have the purple one, which is argan oil. This is more of a heavy moisturizer, so particularly in the winter, I like to use that. And then I use the verbena one. This is a lighter one. And then because they were out of one, so I got this cucumber for dry skin one. I do like all of them, but I don't need 3 of them. However, I do like purchasing them because they're perfect for flying, because they'll fit in your liquids bag. So it's a really good option to have on hand. I've also been trying to get back into using Frownies facial patches. It's a family-owned brand and women owned from Ohio, and they're also like cruelty-free brand. So I'm using some of their products now. I have their eye cream. And for example, I have their skin serum and I really like it. It's like a mix of oils basically, but I don't really have like a use for this every day. So I just use this sometimes in the mornings if I'm staying inside. And by inside, I mean like windows closed, like no sun exposure, because otherwise I would be using SPF. I always use SPF. So yeah, this is something that like I'll probably just finish because I don't really have like a need for it in my everyday routine. So I think that that's where some of these extra products have come in, is because it's like something that would be nice, but I don't have like a need for it every day, because in the mornings I'd rather just use SPF. But sometimes it's nice to have something to like rotate or just use every once in a while. So to some people, I know that this might not seem like a lot of stuff, but to me it is, because I just know that like I can't actually use all of it. And I think that, you know, skincare is not something that lasts forever. So you have it, you have to use it. Now, one thing that I don't keep in the bathroom is I have this little basket where I have some essential oils. And basically, I use these for a variety of different things. I like to put a few drops in the shower, so it makes it like aromatherapy. But these you shouldn't keep in the bathroom because there's just too much heat and humidity. They're just too sensitive. So these I keep in a basket away from the light in my bedroom.
All right, so this is the final result. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!